Ever looked at a sharp, dramatic mountain peak and think, wow, nature really took an angle grinder to that rock? Well, you're not entirely wrong. Welcome to the world of Alpine Glaciation, where massive rivers of ice plays the ultimate slow-motion game of extreme home makeover. Now, we aren't talking about continental glaciers today. Those are giant, flat ice sheets that just expand outward like an overflowing pancake. We're talking about alpine glaciers. These are the thrill seekers. They originate high up in the mountain basins and flow downhill, completely carving up the landscape beneath them. And how do they do it? Two dirty tactics: plucking and abrasion. Plucking is when meltwater seeps into rock cracks, freezes, cracks the rock open, and then glacier straight up steals the boulders, carrying them away. Abrasion is using those stolen rocks like heavy-duty, million-ton sandpaper to scratch and gouge the bedrock, leaving behind giant scratches called glacial striations. Talk about a rough exfoliation routine. Because of this heavy lifting, glaciers leave behind some iconic mountain architecture. First, they scoop out a cirque, a steep, bowl-shaped hollow that looks like a giant amphitheater. If that leftover ice melts inside the bowl, it traps a beautiful mountain lake called a tarn. When two glaciers grind down opposite sides of a mountain ridge, they leave behind a knife-sharp edge called an arête. And if multiple glaciers attack a peak from all sides, you get a sharp, pyramid-like glacial horn, just like the famous Matterhorn in the Alps. But wait, there's more. Normal rivers carve out neat V-shaped valleys, but when a giant glacier bulldozes through, it plucks rock from the bottom and sides, widening into a massive, step-walled U-shaped valley. If it leaves behind a neat little row of connecting lakes as it retreats, we call those paternoster lakes, like a scenic string of pearls but made of melted ice. Eventually, the glacier gets tired and starts dropping its baggage. This messy pile of mix-up rock is called glacial till. Glaciers leave these rocks in long, neat lines called moraines. If the debris is on the sides, it's a lateral moraine. If two tributary glaciers merge, their side dirt meets in the middle to form a medial moraine, which honestly looks like a geological highway lane divider. The furthest point the ice ever traveled, it dumps a giant rocky finish line known as a terminal moraine. So next time you're hiking up a steep, gorgeous mountain valley or staring up at a jagged peak, remember, you're walking through an ancient, frozen construction zone. Respect the ice, folks.